Hey everyone, we're going to start our study of philosophy with epistemology, the study of knowledge. So to get us started off, let me give you an example. Here's an apple, here's another apple. I'm going to put them in this box. Bonk, bonk. Alright, so now I might ask you, well, how many apples are in this box? Now, you might have a belief about how many apples there are in here. Maybe you believe there are 2 apples in here. Maybe you believe that, no, I'm being tricksy, there's actually 5 apples in here. Maybe you're like, you've got high expectations for me. You think I'm like a super cool magician. I'm going to like fake everyone out. I'm going to show you, oh no, there's actually no apples in the box. But notice what that dynamic shows us is that we've got on the one hand, beliefs about the way the world is. You have different beliefs about how many apples might be in this box, and that's on the one hand. On the other hand, there's, well, how the world actually is. Like, how many apples are actually in the box here. So when we're talking about knowledge, we're talking about having beliefs, but beliefs that are true, that actually correspond to the way the world is. But more than that, we want good reasons for thinking that those beliefs are true. So if you think that there are, 7 apples in this box, well, I'm not sure that's going to count as knowledge, because it doesn't seem that you probably have very good reason or good justification for believing that there are 7 apples in this box. And, well, for all you know, it might not actually be true. So knowledge is the study of how we can get our beliefs about how the world is to line up with how the world actually is. How we can get to have true beliefs that we have good evidence and good reasons for believing. Now, as it turns out, what makes it the case, whether my belief that there are, say, 4 apples in this box, true or false, well, it's the number of apples that are actually in the box. It's the way the world is. There are, in fact, I don't know if you can see, well, now there's only 2 apples in the box, but there were 3. Now there's 2. So what makes it the case that my belief that there were 4 apples in the box was false? Well, it was that, there are actually, at first 3 apples and then 2 apples in the box. That's just how the world is. So notice here that I can't make the world be a certain way simply by getting everyone to believe that it's a certain way. Even if I had gone around and got everyone to believe that there were, in fact, no apples in this box, because I'm a great magician, and whenever I put 2 apples in this box, it only seems as though there's 2 apples in there. If I got everyone to believe that there were no apples in this box, well, they would still have a false belief, because there would still, in fact, be 2 apples in that box. So people's agreements or their beliefs don't make the world change how it is. The world is how it is, and it turns out it seems like we can always be wrong about just about anything. So a lot of you in your discussion this week were pointing out that, well, one way you might think that we can make the world be a certain way or make certain things true is if we all kind of agree that that's the case. We all have the belief that 2 + 2 = 4. That's what makes 2 + 2 = 4. So the first thing I'm going to do is push back against that claim and just know, look, just because everyone believes that there are 4 apples in that box, or if everyone believes that the earth is flat, or if everyone believes that the sun goes around the earth, none of those beliefs actually makes those things true, even if everyone believes in them. Those beliefs are still all just false beliefs. They don't correspond with the way the world actually is. Even if we could get all of the world's greatest scientists to believe that the sun goes around the earth, that wouldn't make it true, because despite their belief, well, the earth would still be going around the sun. In fact, it used to be the case that all the world scientists thought that the sun was going around the earth. They just all turned out to be wrong. So the study of knowledge is trying to figure out, all right, given that we have all of these different beliefs about the world, and given that gosh, we can be wrong about just about any of them. When do we have good reason for thinking that our beliefs about the world are actually true? When can we trust that our beliefs are true? Those are the questions that Plato and Descartes and some other thinkers we're going to be taking a look at are going to be thinking through the next couple of weeks. And we'll be asking if they have a good account of what it is for these beliefs to count as knowledge.